Hey kids, it's me, your zombie teacher. Well, if you paid attention to Remind yesterday, this should not be a surprise since I sent out a message telling you that I was going to be gone today because I got tested for strep. Really considered still coming in because I did not want to miss school because I only have 9 more days left with you and I actually enjoy teaching and being in the room with you, and the idea of missing one of those 9 days really makes me unhappy. But apparently it's a really big jerk move to come to school when you're infected with strep throat. So I'm not here. I knew something was off yesterday when I had a headache and felt achy and something was wrong with my brain and I couldn't swallow real well, but I was hoping I was just imagining it. But I ended up going and getting tested after school and I tested positive for strep throat. And now I'm on antibiotics. So I'm not here and not happy about it. But I will be back tomorrow because even if I'm dying, I'm coming back to school because I'm not going to miss any more days from you guys because I hate not being here and not getting to spend time with you. So that's on me, but apparently legally I'm not allowed to be there today. So I'll be back. Anyway, back to this part. What I have for you guys is going to be reading day, I guess, for today to get you guys caught up so you guys are here. I miss out on a day of discussion, which kills me, and I'm trying not to get all frustrated and ragey right now because I really wanted to be there for fun discussions. Now I have to pack them all into 2 days, but it is what it is, and we're going to deal with it as best we can. I appreciate your guys' patience. Regular class-wise, our checkpoint is going to be the end of chapter 9, although if you get to page 141, that's almost the end of the book because chapters 10 and 11 are super crazy short. And, of course, when you get to the end of chapter 9, there's a huge big scene coming up, and chapter 8 has a huge big scene coming up. Each chapter is about 10 pages. If you listen to the audiobook, it does not take very long at all, so it shouldn't be a huge major issue. But anyway, our checkpoint's page 141 tomorrow because I want to talk about, there's a scene with Eminem, there's a scene with Angela, stuff like that coming up. And then Thursday, I want to talk about the end of the book with chapters 10 and 11 because I want to talk about what's coming up with that stuff as far as the end of the book with Brian and Mark and things like that. So for once again, your checkpoint, page 141 for tomorrow, if you can get there. You'll have time to read it as I'm done babbling here in a moment. Advanced classes. You guys have a little bit tougher, page 358, which is essentially the end of the actual book. But once again, for you guys, if you've been somewhat staying on top of reading, chapter 8 is really short, and chapter 7 in comparison is not very long either. So it bought you an extra day as far as me going through and talking about stuff, but we have to have discussions. And also advanced class, you guys have a second video after this one that the sub's going to show you. It's not super long, it's like 12 minutes or something like that, but at least it'll clear up some of the confusion in chapter 6 to make things a little bit better. My regular kids, it's an in-class, I have to be there with them, so it doesn't work, but you guys, I can at least explain some of the stuff. But we're going to be talking about the end of the book tomorrow and then getting into the Buttercup's baby stuff. Once again, for both of you guys, final test coming up on Friday unless you are wanting to extend it, and then you can push it to next week if you want to. And then along these same lines, there is a hat day today. If you did wear a hat and you take a picture of yourself and send it to me, either on Remind or an email, I can give you house points for it. And it's going to be a close race between us and the Globetrotters here at the end of the year. So anything you can do to help get us points would be appreciated. And so if you have someone else in the class who's also wearing a hat and you both want to get in the same picture, I'm fine with that too. I just have to see a picture of you wearing the hat so that I can give you guys points. Reminder, regular kids, you do have the Twitten homework. It was going to be due today, but obviously I can't collect it because I'm not here. So it'll be due tomorrow. Curse my immune system. So for you guys, this is now going to be due tomorrow. Congratulations, you lucked out. You have another day. My shirt I was going to wear today, so I didn't want you guys to miss out on that one since it'll be another day I'm missing wearing a shirt, but this is my Brute Squad shirt. Once again, going along with the Princess Bride for my advanced kids, sort of ties in with chapter 6 and sort of the conversation you'll see in the next video. For my regular kids, you're just missing me wearing a really cool shirt. Hey, someday watch the movie or read the book and you'll understand all of this. Charger Challenge. Another thing I wanted to be at school for to talk to you guys about, our last and final Charger Challenge is coming up next Monday, which is the 20th. It is going to be, it's the early dismissal day, but we have no teacher meeting. So because of that, we are doing it right after school. So it's going to start like at 2:30, and then we'll be done by 4 p.m. And so this one is open to any kid that participate or has would like to participate. So this is open to anybody as of now. The only person who officially is on the list is Gabby, because she was on the wait list before. So if she still wants to, she is still there. Otherwise, this opens up to any kid that is interested in it. Even if you already participated, you are going to get a chance to be in it. The only trick is, opens at 2:45 today, and that is only to kids who have not participated in the Charger Challenge yet this year. They get the first chance to do it. And then it opens at 2:45 tomorrow, so 2:45 on Wednesday, to any new person or any person that's already done it. So to do that again, because apparently my brain is having issues, if you are wanting the spots today, this is only if you are new and did not do it previously. If you have done it before, then you have to wait till Wednesday to do it. And so then it opens up for you guys. So don't get yourself in trouble by trying to sign up already. But if you've never done it and you have at least a C or higher in your core classes, English, Social Studies, Science, then you're more than welcome to contact me and put yourself on the list. And then if we still have openings at 2:45 on Wednesday, that opens up to kids who have already done it. But new kids get the first shot at it. Then repeat kids. So then we'll go ahead and do that one. So once again, it is Monday of next week after school, goes until 4 o'clock. It is the early dismissal day. If you're wanting to sign up, you just have to either email me or send me a remind message, and then make sure you are one of the new people, and you'll be good to go. All right, so things for you to work on today. One, obviously, read your book. Especially for Princess Bride, so we can try to get you guys up to that point. For Twitten, if you've fallen behind, now you have your book. I'll get done babbling in a moment to give you guys the time coming up. For Twitten, huge scenes coming up with Angela, with the whole thing where Mark ends up getting revenge on her, and then we're going to find out that begins the whole circle, and then we're going to get into, if you keep going from there, we're going to get into the big scene with Eminem, what happens to him, and so it's stuff we're going to have to definitely talk about because it's going to be confusing, but it's also action-packed. And then, of course, Princess Bride for you guys, get to the end of the book, and we're going to talk about all the things that happen there. It'll be confusing for you guys also, but a bit more straightforward. There's just a lot of information to get through. If you're in my regular classes and you've not done the Twitten homework and you'd like to get a good grade on it, do the Twitten homework. You've got a postponement. It was supposed to be due today, so that gives you a bit more extra time. You're more than welcome to, if you're in my regular classes and you brought headphones and you want to do the audiobook, as long as you're following along, that's fine with me. Advanced kids, I don't have an audiobook, so you're out of luck on that one. I will offer you, I did go ahead and create and make up a crossword puzzle if you are interested. It's supposed to be just if you have finished. If you finish the book, then you're welcome to the crossword puzzle. Although I'm sure some of you are going to want to do the crossword puzzle anyway. Fine. But on the crossword puzzle, for my regular kids, ones doing that was then, this is now, you can only turn it in for points if you do the challenge test on Friday. If you do the basic test on Friday, you are out of luck. And if you do the challenge test and fail, I'm not counting the crossword because obviously it did you no good. So you have to do the challenge test and get a C or higher for the crossword to count. But if you're willing to agree to that, then I'm good with it. For my advanced kids, you only have a challenge test, so that's up to you once again. There will be some spoilers on that crossword, because I'm assuming you finished the book if you choose to do it. But like I said, I'm assuming some of you are going to choose to do it anyway. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. We'll be able to keep going from there. In a moment when I finish, regular kids, you should have your book. Make sure you return it. Do not be the kids in 7th period or my other ones who steal my book and don't bring it back, because I'll charge you a lot of points and hunt you down like you did last week when I was gone. And so for you guys, read, get the homework done, work on the crossword. If you want, return my books at the end of class. Advanced kids, you have a second video you're getting ready to watch after this one, about 10, 12 minutes, something like that, where I get to answer some questions about chapter 6. For the sub, it's the video right below this one. It says play this one for periods 3 and 4, and then you guys will get a bit more. And then after that, you're free to read or work on the crossword puzzle. I have the crossword puzzles up on my desk. Other than that, really sorry I'm not here with you guys. Really would much rather be here with you as opposed to being at home. I'm going to be here tomorrow. I might not feel well, but I'll no longer be contagious. So I'm coming in because I do not want to miss any more days. But on the bright side, better missing today than next week, because missing next week would be really awful because those are my stories. And I don't know what I would do if I was sick that week. It would be awful. So anyway, I'm going to stop babbling because I don't feel well. I'm going to go take my antibiotics so I can feel better, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And again, I apologize for not being here today. Really wish I was. Good luck. Read. Looking forward to our conversations. Really wish I could have had them today. All right, guys. Check you later. Bye. Be good.